So here I am for part 2 of the leaking Whirlpool dishwasher. Here I am next to my dishwasher. As I video, it's been leaking intermittently in the bottom left down here at the front. I've had the factory approved technician from Whirlpool out 2 or 3 times now. So just to cover some of the points on the previous video, the first visit, the technician replaced the unit that is behind here that controls the vent, and he also replaced this bottom seal along the bottom of the door. So this unit here behind there inside the door is a fan unit that basically looks like this. So that sits right behind there, and inside you've got this flapper that opens and closes. It looks like it's what's called normally open, which means that the normal position is open, and then this electric unit here, obviously when they put power onto this, it closes the flap. And then there's a seal on the front edge, so that's supposed to stay closed when the water is sloshing around, and then at the end of the sequence, apparently during the drying cycle, it opens up and this fan right here blows to blow the air down and out of the vent tube that is, as I showed before, at the bottom of the door down here, right just underneath right there. So he replaced this unit. By the way, I'll put the part numbers of that and the bottom seal of all the 3 parts that he replaced at the end of the video. They'll be good for my particular model. Obviously, you're going to have to double check, but I'll put those in later. So he replaced those 2, and as soon as he left, after I think that evening, we ran the dishwasher, and hey ho, it was leaking. So it leaked for the next 2 or 3 times. Then it stopped again, so it was still intermittent. So we had him back, and the next time he came, he replaced the door seal, which is right here, runs all the way from the bottom up and around. He actually replaced it wrong the first time, and he left some of the rubber lying in the bottom here, and this door wouldn't close. And again, it seemed like it was okay for a couple of runs, and then another leak. So I've been messing with this seal. What I noticed was when I closed the door, there wasn't much resistance, like it wasn't sealing, because obviously this rubber seal right here on the edge of the tub has to seal up against this ridge on the door right here. So what I did was well, first of all, I had to take out the seal because he left it too long on this side and too short on the other side. It's supposed to go just down into the corner. You can probably just about see that there. And if you fit it right, it should fit exactly down to the bottom of the track. There's a little curved piece that it sits in each side. So it should sit down into there. But what I did was because I wasn't feeling much resistance, I went and pulled it out slightly of the groove, because when I'd first put it back in, I'd pressed it all the way in, so I pulled it probably about 1/8 of an inch forward, so that when I closed the door, I could feel a little bit of resistance. Not a lot, but just enough to feel like, okay, that feels like it's sealing on something. And since I've done that, the last 8 or 10 runs, I haven't had any leaks, so touch wood, that may have been my problem. So the good news is, out of the 3 units between the fan, the bottom seal, and the door seal is the cheapest. I think they're about $10, $15. So what I recommend, the first thing you can do without even replacing the seal is, if your seal has still got some squish in it and it's not damaged or got covered in like limescale or whatever, you could pull it forwards out of this slot that it sits in, so it moves further out of the machine and seals up harder against the door seal. So if you do that all the way around, pull it out gently, not all the way, but partly out so that it's sealing harder against the door. Maybe that'll fix the problem and you won't have spent anything. Otherwise, like I said, it's only $10 or $15. So I hope that helps. Good luck to everybody, and please post whether it worked for you or not. Thank you.